Good morning. I am so glad you're here with me this morning. And let's get started here and not have any dilly-dally time because I know you're really super busy. Um, what do you do when you sit down to your desk in the morning when you're just getting started to start your job, to start working or whatever you're doing? I'm presuming that you are a home business owner and that you work from home. If you don't, then the question would still apply. What do you do first thing in the morning as you're preparing for work, you're preparing to go about your day? If in fact you are a home business owner and you work from home, what do you do when you sit down to start work in the morning? What is the first thing you do? What you do first thing when you sit down at your desk and you decide, okay, I'm starting work, whatever time it is, it doesn't matter. When you sit down to work, and if you don't have a clear vision, a clear set as to what you need to do, then you're not going to have a clear focus. Have you found that to be true? I mean, how many times have you sat down and thought, okay, now what do I do today? Now what do I do? Now what do I do? It's a common thing that happens to a lot of people. And what I know for a fact is when you sit down to your desk to start working, you're working for yourself. There's no one around that's going to tell you what time you have to do something, what category you need to work in, or what your task is for the day. There's no one to tell you that. You have to be the one giving yourself the instructions. So what I do is I decide before I even sit down, while I'm coming out of meditation or while I'm doing my reading, I come up with a plan of what I'm going to complete that day. Like every day I decide before I even get sat down to start work at my desk, I have a clear plan of what I'm going to do that day. And it's all mapped out in my head, in my thoughts. So I write it down at my desk. As I sit down, I write down everything I'm going to finish that day and where I'm going to complete. And I check them off one by one. I give myself a checklist. And that is the best way I have found to be accountable for your day. And being that you are your own boss, you have to set your intentions for yourself. You have to voice them. I find voicing things out loud, saying it out loud, even if I'm only talking to myself, I'm actually listening because my subconscious mind is listening to everything going on. So I say to myself, what I'm going to do. Like, for example, this morning after I did my meditation and I decided, as I was actually coming out of meditation, I said, oh, what do I need to do? So today I'm preparing for a webinar. I'm getting ready to do a webinar. So I got to get my slides all in order for that. Also, for today, I need to write 2 PDFs on training that I'm going to be, giving away as free things that I do. I'm also going to doing this live presentation that was on my list also. And I'm also going to be contacting my list. I'm contacting my team. Thank you so much, guys. And getting messages out to everybody there. I'm also set in mind that I'm going to make 10 sales today in a different product that I'm launching. So I have a clear vision of what I'm going to do and approximately how long it's going to take me. And I also left some incidental time for different things that come up because I have about 4 coaching calls that I have on my calendar for today. So I've got those on my calendar for today also. So I'm going to be doing those. And so when you have a clear intention for yourself, nobody else can make this up for you because you know what? You will buck against it, so to speak. You will buck against it because you are your own boss. You are the person in charge of everything you do. You are the go-getter. You are the one. So anytime that you get out there and you put yourself forward, and this is you deciding what you're going to accomplish today, what do you need to have done today? And what I do, I don't know if you do the same thing or something similar, but I don't stop working until I get it done. That's the way it should be, right? Because you work for yourself. Nobody's there to tell you what to do or how to do it, or when to stop, or when to take a break, or when to have lunch, or when to do anything, because you are your leader. You are the person in control. So when you do that and you have a powerful mindset, you have a very powerful mindset, because you know you're successful and you know you are going to be the success that you have dreamed about being. You're going to have the lifestyle, or you already have it. The lifestyle you've always wanted, the lifestyle you're living. Well, how did you get it? You got it with a strong mindset, a very powerful mindset. And we should always move forward and stay focused on what we want. And that starts with first thing in the morning. First thing. Get up, brush your teeth, shower, whatever you want to do. I meditate every morning. I have a routine. I meditate. I do my affirmations. I write in my journal. I read. I do my stretching, my yoga. I do that every morning, and it only takes like an hour. I mean, it doesn't have to take a long time, but I get up early too, and I devote that hour to me, because you know what? When I am strong and I am positive, think about it, guys. You are in the same position. When you are strong and you are positive, you're unstoppable. You are unstoppable, and you will have anything and everything your little heart desires. And it is amazing when you see things. Now, come on, you got to tell me this for sure. It's okay. I've got my regular computer on today, so you're welcome to make a comment in the chat. I can see it today. When you are positive and when you have that feeling, you've got that feeling. Now, you have to admit you felt this. You felt this. I am doing this. I am successful. Even if you don't see the success right away, you know you are, because it's right there. You receive the abundance in avalanches coming down to you, through you, with you, circling in you, because you have decided on what you will accomplish. You have set your intentions to the universe. You have set your intentions on what you are accomplishing, on what you are doing, because you are the leader. You are all a leader, each and every single one of you. You take action. You see when it's a good opportunity, and you go right in there and you take it, and you go and you succeed. You can't go wrong. And you look at different things. There are different trainings out here that we do and we give to people. Webinars, if you can get on a webinar, you can get so much intake from webinars. And I promote the ones I know I'm going to love and they're going to be so awesome. And I promote those to everybody out there to help, not to, benefit, but to help, because I like to help as many people as I can. And that's always my intention every day. It's always on my list, always on my list. How many people am I going to help? Yeah, I'm going to make 10 sales today. In the midst, that means I'm going to make a sales funnel, right? I'm going to make a sales funnel. I'm going to put it out there. I'm going to put an ad out, and it'll start turning around. That's what's going to happen. But I'm going to make the sales off of the funnels I've already got out there. The funnels that I did on Sunday, I believe, and Monday. And I even created one funnel on New Year's Day. It was fast. It was so simple. When you have templates, then it's easy to do. But again, it was easy to accomplish. It was fast. And you can do anything you want when you set your mind to it. And take action. When you have something come to you and it's really good, why do you hold back? I'm asking a question. I'm not saying that you do this. I'm just asking a question. Why do you hold back when something comes to you and you're given this awesome offer? It's going to give you training. It's going to teach you something. It's going to tell you, how you can do these tips and tricks to grow your business, to take it to the next level. What stops you? I'm curious for this one. What stops you? Because everyone has a different trigger point that stops you. And what I found out is, that is my microphone. There we go. What I found out is when I acknowledged that I have this trigger point that stopped me from doing and going forward with what I wanted, then I was able to say, okay, back up, stop it there. What are you getting worried about? What's bothering you? What is happening here? And when I did that, I was able to just keep moving forward. I didn't have to worry about it because I was worrying myself for no reason. Hold on. And when you worry yourself for no reason, it's not productive, and it's not a powerful mindset. But when you push it away and you acknowledge it, okay, you're there. I know, thank you for helping me through my life. I don't need you anymore. I can consciously make the decision if this is going to be good for me or not for me. But have you also noticed you give yourself these feelings sometimes that, oh, well, maybe this isn't right, maybe this isn't right. And do you realize that a lot of the times those feelings are what we've created for ourselves in holding ourselves back? But when you decide what you will accomplish today, when you sit down and start your job, start your work, start your routine, whatever it is you do, when you sit down and you have that mindset, that is a powerful mindset, you'll find that you're more confident. When you try doing that, I encourage everyone out there to try doing that, because when I started doing these steps that I learned, I didn't always know these. I had to learn them just like everybody else. I was able to take my success to the next level from where I was. And I took my success forward. And I have kept going forward and forward and forward, which is what you want to do. You always want to have a very powerful mindset. And no, it doesn't mean you're stuck on yourself or you think you're all that, but you are all that. You are an amazing person. You are everything that you can desire, you want yourself to be. That's who you are. So decide what you will accomplish today when you sit down. And maybe when you go to bed at night, be grateful for everything that you had today. Be grateful for everything that's come into your life. Be grateful for everything you've succeeded at. And, and just maybe give yourself a little shadow talk of, okay, tomorrow, when I wake up in the morning, I'm gonna have to get started on this. This is gonna be on my schedule. This is gonna be on my path to do. That is a really good way to start also, because it lets your subconscious know that that's what your task is going to be. And just keep in mind, you are the leader of yourself. You are. And you could be training people. You could be helping people. You could be doing different videos. Like I do videos besides these. I do regular videos, training videos. And I do a lot of coaching that I help people. So if that's where you're at and you find yourself not moving as fast as you want to be, when you have a stronger mindset and you keep yourself out there, you have to brand yourself. I know a lot of people, they get out there and they find an opportunity, or if they find something and they just start promoting that. Well, and I know there's been several places or companies that have shut down in the past 2 weeks online. But when that happens, and it happens, what will happen for you when an opportunity shuts down, when an MLM shuts down, or, wherever you're selling shuts down, or they've changed their affiliate program, or whatever the option is? What happens to you? Well, when you brand yourself, when you are branded with, and I suggest branding you with your name, which is what most of us do. We brand ourselves with our name. I brand myself with Christy. and actually ChristyHobbs.com. And when you do that, it doesn't matter because people get used to seeing you, they get used to hearing you, they get used to your voice, your picture, whatever you have out there, your videos, YouTube, all this good stuff. But when you do that, it doesn't matter what the rest of the world is doing because you can go anywhere and do anything and sell anything. And when you get a following, people will buy what you do because they know you've already tried it and you've already tested it and you're not going to sell anybody anything that doesn't work. And that's where I'm at. I will not promote anything that does not work. I will not offer anything to anybody that I haven't tried myself. And if it doesn't work, then I'm not going to promote it to anybody. And I'm not in it for the buck, so to speak. I'm not going to ask anyone to buy anything or to grow themselves in a way that's not going to work. So keep that in mind as you're looking at what you're doing and your mindset and where it's at. But when you have a powerful mindset and you brand yourself, and there's training on that, and I'm not sure when I'm going to put out a training on that, but I'm going to again. I did one training and it was very successful and I'm very happy with, everybody was happy with it, so that makes me happy. I'm going to be doing another one here soon, probably this year. But decide what you're doing every day before you even get started. Decide what you're going to do and write it down. It helps if you write it down, put it on your Post-it board or wherever you have close to you. And you can't see behind my desk here on my wall, but I've got notes and Post-it notes and all kinds. I got stuff all over the place. But it keeps it in front of my face and I can always see it. So I know I always know what I'm up to because I check it off as I'm doing them. I check them off. So that's something you want to do too. You get to do something, that's a kudos. That's a, yay, I did that. It's done. Yippee. Celebrate. Why not? It's you, your life, your world, doing it your way. And that's the way it should be. Always do it your way. Get the training you need. If you don't have the training, reach out to somebody that does it and reach out to someone that you feel you can make a connection with. That's the best way to do it. Because you find people that they don't want to talk, they just want to recruit you or whatever. But you need to find people that are talkable, that want to help you. Be sure you set an appointment with them. Don't just call them, because most of the time, if you just call somebody, they're not going to answer you because they've got so much on their plate already. They have to get the people they've already scheduled the appointment with. And they're not ignoring you per se. They just have to, you need to just email them or something like that, or text or whatever, and ask them, for an appointment because they have to schedule you in. So that's a mindset. So I encourage you to get your mindset in order because you're very powerful. You don't realize how powerful you really are. I know you are. I do. I know you're powerful. So decide what you're going to accomplish today when you sit down. If you've already sat down and started your day and you still don't know what you're doing, try walking away for a few minutes, take a little break, get some water, walk around a little bit. And then when you come back to your desk, start that. What am I going to accomplish? Have a good thought in your mind before you sit down to start. Okay, what do I need to accomplish today to make me successful? What do I need to accomplish today? That will take your success to a whole new level. Not only will it come quicker and easier, but it will be pain-free because you're going to be more confident, you're going to be happy, and it just, when you have that happy feeling coming from you, it's so much simpler to get through the day and everything is just so easy then. Okay, guys, I wish you the best day. This week is already going by too fast. It's already Thursday. My goodness. So take a look at your mindset and what you're doing and what you're going to accomplish today. I know you're going to be fantastic. I do. Okay, guys, I will chat with you later. And everyone have a blessed, blessed day. See you later.